Chosen one, there is no more time to wonder if this word is for you. I'm speaking now, and when I speak, delay becomes disobedience. You have felt the urgency pressing into your spirit, and you've questioned if it was imagination, but it was divine prompting. What you sense is not confusion, it is clarity beginning to break through. The shift has already started, and those who move slowly will miss what has been released. You were not created to hesitate in a moment of divine movement. You were born for this exact time and this exact shift. Everything I placed inside you was for now. There is a divine rearrangement happening, not just around you, but through you. Systems are being shaken, foundations are cracking, and false securities are being exposed. But while others tremble, you are being established. I have placed something unshakable within you, and now is the time to trust it. Your instincts are not random. They are spiritual instructions clothed in urgency. You must stop doubting the signals I've sent and start acting on the clarity I've already given. The doors you've been waiting for are not opening later. They are standing open now. I have already cleared the path. Walk. You've prayed for signs, but I gave you instructions. You've waited for confirmation, but I whispered the command months ago. I am not a God of endless warnings without movement. When I say shift, I don't mean tomorrow. I mean now. The opportunity in front of you has a spiritual expiration, and your delay could close what I meant to open. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. This urgency is not pressure. It is protection. I'm accelerating you because you're ready, not because you're rushing. There are things I've hidden in your spirit that are only activated by motion. As long as you sit still, the activation delays. But the moment you take that first obedient step, what's been dormant begins to move. You are not called to wait until you feel perfect. You are called to walk while the world still wonders how. I don't need you to understand it all. I need you to trust what I've said. Faith doesn't always feel clear. It feels costly. But the cost of hesitation is greater than the risk of obedience. This is not about readiness, it's about response. You've already been prepared in ways you didn't recognize. The isolation was training. The rejection was redirection. The silence was refinement. The pain wasn't wasted. It was your prophetic preparation. Now the same pain that broke others has built strength in you. I have not forgotten you. I have been forming you. And now the shift is not just around you, it's in you. It's time to move like you believe it. You're not walking alone. I've already gone ahead of you. Every resource you need is waiting on the other side of your obedience. Every connection, provision, and confirmation is tied to your first step. I didn't call you to figure it all out. I called you to trust me enough to walk. I am the God who parts seas, not before you move, but as you move. If you wait for comfort, you'll miss your calling. I need you to act even while afraid, speak even while uncertain, and move even while it's messy. This is how chosen ones walk, by fire, not by feelings. Others may not understand your urgency, but I didn't give them the revelation I gave you. They will call you impulsive. I call you obedient. They will say you're unprepared. I say you're anointed. Do not slow down to explain yourself to those I didn't speak to. You are not waiting for their approval. You are responding to my voice. I've hidden strategy inside your spirit and momentum inside your motion. As you walk, I'll confirm. As you move, I'll provide. This shift will make sense only to those who walk by faith, not by sight. This is the moment everything changes. You've been waiting for the world to catch up to what I've already placed in you, but this word is not for the world. It's for you. Move now and let the world witness what happens when obedience meets divine alignment. I am with you in every step, and I will not let you fall. The shift is not coming, it's here. Don't pray for what you're supposed to act on. Walk, chosen one. Walk now. Chosen one. The reason the pressure has intensified is because you are on the edge of birthing what I placed in you. You've carried it for years. This vision, this calling, this assignment, and now it's ready to emerge. What felt like resistance was really the contractions of destiny. And now that you're in transition, you cannot afford to sit in confusion. I have not called you to understand the pain. I've called you to push through it. There is no breakthrough without pressure, and there is no birthing without pain. But the pain is not punishment. It is confirmation that it's time. You are stepping into the moment your spirit has always known was coming. I'm not asking for your comfort. I'm demanding your obedience. Because what's on the other side of this moment will not wait for perfect timing. The breakthrough is not in the future. It's in your faith to act now. I have already anointed your next step with favor. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into fulfillment. This shift is the answer to the prayers you thought I forgot. You prayed for me to make a way. Now I'm telling you to walk through it. Do not stall in what I've already called finished. I am opening what no man can shut, but the door will not stay open for those who hesitate. I've seen you pacing, praying, and pleading, but now I need to see you moving. You keep asking for signs, but the sign was the instruction. I told you to go, not when it's easy, but when it's time, and it's time. The longer you wait, the heavier the doubt becomes, and doubt will suffocate what faith is trying to birth. So rise, act, and watch. Me prove that I spoke this word into your very soul. You've waited long enough. Now is the time to act on what I've shown you in the secret place. I didn't reveal this to you for entertainment. I revealed it for execution. You are not here to theorize the vision. You are here to fulfill it. I will bless your motion, not your hesitation. You've been prepared, qualified, and confirmed. You just need to believe it. And when you move, everything I promised will meet you on the road. I'm not calling the perfect. I'm sending the obedient. Let's lock this in. Smash that like button. Subscribe to stay connected. Then comment 55. It represents covenant and fresh alignment. You are not late, you're aligned. And now that alignment is creating acceleration, you'll begin to notice how quickly things come together once you step forward. What once took years will happen in moments. What once felt impossible will feel inevitable. Because when you're aligned with me, momentum becomes supernatural. This is the power of divine timing. And you're right on time. You are stepping into something irreversible. The shift I've initiated in you cannot be undone by fear, delay, or the opinions of others. I've chosen you, and my choice is not up for debate. You will not go back to who you were, not because of your willpower, but because I've sealed this next chapter. You have crossed a line in the spirit where retreat is no longer an option. Your past can no longer hold you. Your doubts can no longer define you. You are being led, not pushed, and I am the one leading. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to trust that I already have. The burden is not yours. The breakthrough is. The plan is mine. The obedience is yours. This is the exchange of divine calling. You move in faith and I move the heavens. Stop rehearsing the reasons you're not ready. I knew your flaws and called you anyway. I factored in your fears and still chose you. If I trusted you with the assignment, trust me with the outcome. You are not stepping into the unknown, you're stepping into fulfillment. The dreams I gave you were never illusions, they were previews. What you saw in the spirit is about to manifest in your life. Do not shrink, do not stall, do not sabotage it with overthinking. Move with the authority of one who has already been sent. I am not sending you to see if you're ready, I'm sending you because you are. This is the moment that separates those who dream from those who deliver. Walk boldly, chosen one. Your future is already unfolding. Chosen one, the urgency you feel is not anxiety. It's divine alertness awakening your spirit. You are not under attack. You are under assignment. What feels like pressure is actually prophetic positioning. I'm placing you exactly where you need to be, at the exact moment you need to be there. You've wondered why certain things fell apart, why certain people left, why the timing seemed off. But it was all alignment. I removed the unnecessary so that you could move with clarity. I don't bring confusion to the ones I call. I bring disruption to the places I'm shifting. And now, you are being shifted. You are not just walking into new places, you are being launched. There is a difference between movement and momentum. You've moved before, but now I'm giving you momentum. This means I'm placing supernatural speed behind your obedience. The kind of speed that opens doors without effort. The kind of momentum that pulls resources into place as you walk. You're not just acting, you're activating what heaven has already released. Your yes is setting miracles in motion. The reason you've been feeling uncomfortable in familiar places is because I've outgrown those spaces inside you. What used to satisfy you no longer fits because I'm stretching your capacity. You can't carry what I'm releasing in this next season while staying attached to what I already dismantled. This isn't rejection, it's expansion. I am pruning so that you can produce. The discomfort is a sign that you're growing, not breaking. Trust what I'm doing in the dark, even if it doesn't make sense in the light. You are not behind, you're in transition, and transitions always feel strange before they make sense. But if you keep trying to interpret the season through your emotions, you'll miss what I'm doing through your spirit. This is not emotional, it's prophetic. You don't need to feel it to follow it. What I'm building in you requires spiritual discernment, not emotional validation. Move now, and understanding will come later. Your steps are not random, they are ordered. You didn't end up here by mistake. Every delay, every closed door, every painful moment has brought you to this divine intersection. This is a convergence moment, when destiny, obedience, and timing meet. What you touch now will multiply. What you speak now will create. What you move toward now will transform. I've placed divine power in your actions, and your motion is prophetic. I'm not calling you to do this alone. I've already assigned help. You've cried about the lack of support, but that was temporary silence, not abandonment. The right voices are being aligned to walk with you now. I had to separate you before I could surround you. You were never meant to carry this weight alone, but I had to teach you that before I sent reinforcements. Now that you've learned to lean on me, I can send others to stand with you. You will look back on this moment and realize it was the turning point. The moment everything began to move differently. It won't be because you shouted louder or prayed longer. It will be because you finally obeyed. Obedience is the trigger, and your obedience is overdue. I am not waiting on your strength, I'm waiting on your surrender. When you let go of needing to know every detail, I will give you every result. But I won't negotiate the timing, because the time is now. You are being accelerated, not because you're more worthy, but because you're more willing. I accelerate those who say yes when it costs. I release speed to the ones who obey even when they're scared. I do more with your trembling yes than with 1,000 perfect plans. You don't need to impress me, you need to trust me. And when you do, you will see what divine acceleration looks like. It's not a theory, it's your next reality. Chosen one, I'm not asking you to be fearless. I'm commanding you to move in spite of fear. You've been waiting to feel ready, but readiness is not a feeling, it's a revelation. And I've already revealed enough for you to act. You keep waiting for the fear to leave. But faith is not the absence of fear, it's the refusal to obey it. Your fear doesn't cancel your calling, but your inaction delays your release. I didn't bring you this far to let hesitation hold you back. You were never meant to feel safe in your calling. You were meant to feel sent. I have sent you, and that alone is enough. This moment is not about elevation, it's about execution. There is a difference between being celebrated and being activated. I didn't call you to be applauded. I called you to obey. Stop measuring your readiness by external validation. Stop looking for agreement from people who weren't in the room when I spoke. You've been waiting for confirmation from those I've already removed. It's time to trust what you heard, not what they say. I gave the word to you, and I intend to fulfill it through you. You don't need to wait for another moment of clarity. You're standing in it. What you're hearing now is not new. It's the same word I've been speaking, just louder. I've turned up the volume because you've turned down your faith. But I am merciful, and I speak again. Not because I'm unsure, but because I want you sure. I speak again not to convince you, but to give you one more chance to act. And if you act now, you will see everything I promised unfold without delay. The moment you say yes fully is the moment the heavens move completely. This is not a casual invitation, it's a holy interruption. I'm not fitting this shift into your schedule, I'm reordering everything around it, because this is not just a moment, it's a movement. What I'm doing in you now will outlive you. This is about legacy, not just lifestyle. This is about divine purpose, not personal preference. If you move now, you secure more than your future. You shift the destiny of everyone connected to your obedience. The weight you've felt is not pressure, it's responsibility. I've placed something in your hands that matters deeply to me, and I won't let you ignore it anymore. You've tried to run from it, distract yourself from it, delay it with excuses, but it keeps finding you. That's how you know it's not ambition, it's assignment. I won't let you get comfortable doing what you weren't created for. That feeling of restlessness is a holy alarm. You've been marked, and marked ones don't get to stay silent. You're not just stepping into something new, you're closing the door on what no longer serves you. Some things cannot go where I'm taking you. I know it's hard to let go, but obedience always requires separation. You're not losing, you're being launched. I prune not to punish, but to prepare. You're not being stripped, you're being streamlined. The things that felt like loss will be revealed as deliverance, and you will thank me for every closed door. You are not waiting for the shift. The shift is waiting for you. Every delay has already been dealt with. Every obstacle has already been moved. You just need to step into what I've already prepared. Do not let fear of the unknown rob you of what I've made known. Do not let the comfort of the past become a cage. I am not in the familiar. I am in the forward. Walk into the new and let the old break off behind you. This is the tipping point, the place where heaven meets earth through your decision. I am hovering over your life, ready to pour out what you've cried for. But I will not pour where there is no posture to receive. Your posture is your decision, and your decision today will determine your experience tomorrow. Don't just hear this word, respond to it. This is not inspiration, this is instruction. Chosen one, I am not negotiating with your comfort, I'm activating your calling. This moment was never meant to feel easy, it was meant to feel urgent. You've asked me to show you more, but I won't give you the next step until you obey the last one. Revelation without obedience becomes rebellion. I won't allow you to collect words and avoid the work. The shift is real, but it requires real action. Not just desire, not just declarations, decisions. And now it's time to decide. You've heard this word before, but this time it hits different because your spirit is ready. You may not feel ready, but your spirit is. Your body is tired, your mind is unsure, but your spirit is alert. I've been building this readiness in you silently, behind the scenes, while you thought nothing was happening. You thought I was delaying, I was developing. And now what was hidden is being activated. This isn't random, it's release. And release only comes to the surrendered. The people around you may not understand this urgency, but I didn't give them your blueprint. Stop expecting confirmation from those who were never meant to comprehend your calling. I am the one who chose you, and I didn't consult anyone when I did. You are not called by consensus. You are sent by covenant. My covenant with you stands even when others question it. I don't need agreement to anoint. I only need your yes. The shaking you feel is a divine recalibration. I'm removing what's unnecessary and awakening what's essential. You are not breaking down. You are being broken open. This is not collapse, it's convergence. The old wineskin cannot contain the new oil. You're not losing yourself. You're being redefined. And everything I'm shifting inside of you is preparing you to hold what I'm about to release upon you. You don't need more information. You need more obedience. You've heard enough. You've prayed enough. You've fasted enough. What's missing is movement. The breakthrough is not waiting on me. It's waiting on your bold obedience. I've already gone before you. I've already made the crooked path straight. Now move and watch the miracles follow. Do not mistake the delay of others for the delay of God. Just because they're slow doesn't mean you should be. I did not call them. I called you. If you match their pace, you'll miss my moment. Obedience often requires moving faster than those around you. This is why you feel the disconnect, because you're not meant to stay where they are. The pace of your purpose is different, and it's time to embrace the speed I've placed on your life. I will confirm everything I said, on the move, not on the fence. Your confirmation won't come from comfort zones, it'll come in motion. As you walk, you will see. As you act, you will understand. And as you obey, you will overflow. Do not wait for peace to feel easy. Peace is the presence of alignment, not the absence of discomfort. You're more aligned than you feel. That uneasiness is your spirit nudging you forward. Trust it. It's me. This shift is personal. It's not just about what I'm doing around you, but what I'm doing through you. The change is not external first, it's internal. And the more you embrace what I'm doing in you, the more authority you'll carry when I send you out. This is the birthing ground of divine authority, not given by men, but forged in the fire of surrender. You are not stepping into hype, you are stepping into holy. This is not the moment to pause, it's the moment to press. Chosen one, Everything I've allowed you to endure has been leading to this. The opposition was not meant to stop you. It was sent to sharpen you. The trials didn't come to crush you. They came to clarify what I put in you. You asked me to use you, and I said yes through the pressure. Every battle was a setup for this release. Every loss made room for the kind of obedience that doesn't waver. I'm not raising the easily distracted. I'm raising the deeply anchored. You didn't go through all of that for nothing. You need to understand the season you're in. This isn't warfare, it's birthing. What you're carrying is almost due. That's why everything feels tight, urgent, and unfamiliar. This is not punishment, it's preparation. I had to let things get uncomfortable so you wouldn't settle. You prayed for purpose. Now you're in labor, and purpose never arrives quietly. I've given you divine instincts, and now it's time to trust them. Stop second-guessing what I've already confirmed. The weight you feel is not fear, it's responsibility. I gave it to you because I trusted you to carry it. You keep asking me if it's really time, but I've already said go. You don't need another word. You need to release the one I've already given you. This is the hour of bold fulfillment, not timid retreat. You are not stepping out, you are stepping in. Into the promise, into the flow, into the fullness of who I've called you to be. You're not entering unfamiliar ground. You're stepping onto what I've already declared yours. The resistance isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign you're near. Hell doesn't fight what isn't threatening, and you've become a threat by simply deciding to obey. That's why the warfare spiked, because you finally said yes. I'm going to do something with your life that silences every lie spoken over you. This shift will not be subtle. It will be undeniable. It won't be a whisper of blessing. It will be a roar of manifestation. You won't have to prove yourself. I'll prove my hand on you. I will validate your obedience with supernatural evidence. I will crown your surrender with public favor. And those who questioned you will have no choice but to acknowledge me in you. Do not be surprised when I accelerate what you thought would take years. I specialize in divine reversals. I don't follow man's timelines. I break them. What they said would take a decade, I can do in a moment. What they said was impossible, I've already made ready. Stop measuring your future by their opinions. I'm not looking for logic. I'm looking for faith. And faith makes room for the miraculous. You've been faithful in the shadows. You've said yes when it cost you everything. You've obeyed in secret when it would have been easier to quit. And now, I'm pulling you into visibility, not for applause, but for impact. You will not blend in. You will be set apart. Not because you tried to be different, but because I made you distinct. What you carry cannot be hidden any longer. This is your reveal. Everything I promised is still on the table. None of it has expired. The delay didn't disqualify you, it refined you. The wait didn't cancel it, it matured it. And now that I've done the internal work, the external release will follow quickly. Don't fear the spotlight. Just remember who placed you in it. I didn't elevate you for your glory. I elevated you for my purpose. Stay rooted, stay bold, and stay moving. This is your moment. Chosen one, you are standing at the threshold of the greatest divine fulfillment of your life. What you're stepping into is not small, and it's not accidental. I orchestrated this moment before you were ever born. I wrote this assignment into your DNA. That's why you couldn't escape it, even when you tried to run. That's why doors that didn't make sense still opened. And that's why resistance couldn't hold you back. You were marked for this. Do not compare your journey to those who weren't called the way you are. I didn't make you common, I made you consecrated. I separated you for something specific, and now I'm calling you to walk in it without apology. They won't understand the pressure because they weren't entrusted with the same promise. Stop trying to explain your path to people who don't carry your blueprint. You weren't called to be relatable, you were called to be released. You're not ahead or behind, you're right on schedule for your mission. Now walk like it. You keep waiting for everything around you to calm down, but peace isn't external. It's internal. I didn't promise to remove the storm, I promised to anchor you in it. The chaos around you is confirmation of the call within you. If your surroundings are noisy, it's because the enemy knows your voice is about to break the silence. I'm not asking you to wait for peace. I'm telling you to become it. You carry authority, not anxiety. Speak to the atmosphere like one who knows the weight of their words. You're not who you were last season. You've outgrown old habits, old patterns, and old fears. What used to intimidate you now annoys you because you've leveled up. You've changed, and that's not arrogance, it's alignment. I didn't bring you through fire to leave you the same. You are wiser, sharper, and more dangerous to darkness than ever before. Own this version of yourself. It's the one I've been shaping all along. Before we go on, take a second, like the video, subscribe for more like this, and type 55 below. That's your sign of divine alignment. This shift requires you to be ruthless with distractions. You don't have time to entertain what doesn't feed your faith. Every conversation, every connection, every decision must now align with purpose. You cannot afford leaks in this next level. You are carrying something holy and it must be protected. Let me be clear, distractions aren't just delays, they are destiny thieves. And I will expose them if you won't release them. This season demands focus. Don't apologize for the urgency you feel. Don't tone down your fire to make others comfortable. The burning inside you is confirmation that you're alive to purpose. You are not being dramatic, you're being drafted. I don't stir the spirit of the complacent, I stir the ones I'm sending. That fire in your bones isn't a burden, it's a beacon. It's pointing you toward your assignment. Fan the flame, don't suppress it. You've crossed over in the spirit, and now the evidence will follow. You won't have to force the fruit, you'll simply obey and results will manifest. That's the kind of flow I'm releasing. You're no longer operating in striving, you're operating in supernatural strategy. You're not guessing, you're guided. And where I guide, I always provide. Trust the rhythm and don't resist the speed. You are my chosen vessel for this moment in time. I didn't choose you because of your perfection. I chose you because of your posture. You stayed yielded even when you were weary. You kept praying even when you didn't feel power. You remained faithful when no one was watching. And now the stage is set, the heavens are open, and the release is here. This shift isn't coming. It has come. Now move. Chosen one, this is not the end of a message. It's the beginning of a movement. You are not walking away from this word the same way you came in. Something shifted, something unlocked. You've heard my voice clearly, and now I expect your feet to respond. This is the moment where revelation must turn into responsibility. Don't let this word sit dormant. Breathe life into it through your obedience. Everything I've spoken will manifest if you act in alignment. You are not just anointed, you are activated. This isn't theory, it's time for transformation. The confirmation you've been craving will arrive after you move, not before. The atmosphere around you is changing because you finally believe what I've been saying all along. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, and you are not disqualified. You are chosen, and you are ready. Not because you feel ready, but because I've said so. And when I speak, heaven and earth must respond. Let this be the day that heaven remembers as your turning point, the day you finally stopped hesitating and started moving, the day you left fear behind and picked up fire, the day the dream stopped being an idea and became an instruction. I've marked this day with favor, and all of heaven is watching how you respond. I didn't bring you here to inspire you, I brought you here to ignite you. You've prayed for change, now walk in it. You've asked for confirmation, this is it. Now walk forward, chosen one, quickly, boldly, and with fire. The shift is here, the time is now, and nothing will ever be the same.